Get ready with me as I tell you why I would not let my own daughter join the Indian modeling industry.
உனக்குள் நானே உருகும் இரவில் உள்ளத்தை நான் சொல்லவா.
First, we're going in with foundation. I am using the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter in the shade light slash medium, which is basically shade 3. Anyway, I started modeling around second year, third year of college. I did like a portfolio shoot with a photographer, which was pretty nice. But I assumed that all the photographers would be that way. The next 1 year really made me spiral and really understand how badly women are exploited in this day and age. Next, we're going in with some pressed powder. This is Bobbi Brown in the shade pale yellow. I would get DMs all the time about, are you interested in a bold photo shoot? And initially I thought that meant something empowering, but no, it just means you wear very less clothing and just do suggestive posing. So they would get views for their own Instagram pages. Next, we're going in with blush. I have no idea what this color is, but it is from Sephora and it is this coralish color. It was not just that. There were some people who were straight up like, I will offer you 1 lakh for a night. And that was not it. There were some photographers who asked for you to sleep with them so you could do a shoot. Insane. Next up, going in with highlighter in the shade Pink Glow by Bobbi Brown. Oh, that's so good. Then there are people who would assume you would work for them for free. There are people who would assume that you would pay to work for them. And since I lived in a place like Shimoga, no hate to Shimoga, but the people there, at least some of them, are very, very scary. Like they would find out where I live and they would come and stalk that area. Like they would literally stand outside the hostel and wait for us to come out. This is the color bar eyeliner that I use. It's pretty good, it stays the whole day. Anyway, at some point it got so bad that we had to file a case against one of them. And I assumed that the whole college would be like, yeah, that's so bad, the stalker, men are so bad. Wishful thinking on my part. What essentially happened was that everybody, including the people I really needed help from, and also the police, they took the side of the guy. Not really, but they basically said that it's your fault. You're the one posting on Instagram. Next up, Kajal. This is the Lakme iconic Kajal. I don't really have a favorite in Kajals because Indian Kajals, they all spread and they're pretty bad. Other than that, I've also heard models going through even more where they're made to strip naked and their size being monitored constantly. Oh, yeah, this is one more thing. I was not entirely skinny. I was muscular. I've always been quite muscular. And there were two extremes of this. Some of them would think I look too manly and constantly push me away. And I felt this during a runway walk that I did. I will not mention the brand. They would not make clothes for my size and purposely put me in clothes that were basically ugly. And the other extreme is that you would be fully sexualized. You would be forced to wear tight clothes that you're not comfortable with so that your features are highlighted. I can't believe there was a time I thought I would be so good as a representation in the modeling community because there are not many people with my build basically. Nobody going to the gym. So I could actually promote that gym is so good for women. Again, wishful thinking on my part. Before I started modeling, I was at my heaviest, but I was at my strongest as well. And I was very, very happy. I think that's the happiest I've ever been. But the second I started modeling, my god, my self esteem went crashing down. Every single time they would comment on your size, they would ask your numbers. And although it might seem harmless, but a lot of them took it the bad way. For my lip combo, I'm going with 3 of these. This is Colorbar's Sinful Matte in number 18. This is Revlon Super Lustrous in the color 423. This is Sugar Play in the color 3. Modeling in India is basically a big joke. It just gives an excuse to people with a camera to exploit you. And oh, it does not pay well either. You would have to pay for your own transport and all your other amenities, and all they would pay you is a measly 2000, 3000, max 5000, at least if you're starting out, and it is not feasible at all for the mental torture you go through. I'm using this mascara, which is the Maybelline Hyper Curl. The day I decided not to model anymore was probably the happiest day of my life, because I don't mind now that I look the way I look. The Western beauty standards have been fucked up anyway, but the Indian beauty standards, my god, they are beyond saving. Thanks to Indian men, basically. And because of the internalized misogyny, even women are affected by this. In fact, they were the first ones to slut shame me to oblivion. Anyway, there's a lot more, but I'm done with my makeup and it looks kind of cute. This is basically my simplest makeup look, and I really like it because it is very cute. I think it enhances my features very well. Do you have any bad experiences with modeling? Let me know in the comments. I am waiting to hear you. So this is the final look. It is a tissue saree and it is very pretty. This is how the makeup looks.
உள்ளத்தை நான் சொல்லவா மவதானி சரி மகாரே ச மவதாரே ச.
Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.